today I am going to do an informative speech on identity theft. So the main purpose here is to bring awareness to identity theft and how to protect yourself from being a victim. Bank fraud, credit card fraud, and identification fraud are just three of the several different types of identity theft that happens to many individuals all over the world. Even with the many security technologies that we have in place, thieves are still clever enough to get all of our information and to get around the system. There are endless ways that a thief can and will get your information and use it to turn your life upside down. After doing lots of research on this particular subject, I found out that there are so many people that are just very, very careless with the way that they discard their information. Today, I will give you some information on ways to avoid being a victim of an identity theft and ways on how it can happen to you. So let's start off by looking at some statistics. Identity theft today is a crime that is happening more frequently than we like to admit because citizens are not careful on how their personal information is being discarded. According to the Federal Trade Commission, 25.6 million American adults are victims of identity theft and fraud for the year 2011. In 2012, that number increased by 5.26%. Arizona has the highest identity theft complaint rate out of 100,000. California was listed at number 2. South Dakota has the lowest identity theft rate out of 100,000 victims, and North Dakota came in at number 2. We all take chances on thieves getting our information when we go buy a house, when we open up a credit card, bank account, and even opening up a store credit card. More times than not, a thief is someone who is very close to us, someone that you know well, someone that is very comfortable around you, and someone that you wouldn't even think that would just want to steal your information. There are several different forms of identity theft that can happen on a daily basis. Here are just a few ways a thief can steal your information. One type of identity theft, and one type of way that a thief can get your information is called dumpster diving. This here is literally when a thief, a criminal, who has nothing better to do but to go around jumping in dumpsters and trying to see if there's that one person or several people who have not discarded their personal information correctly and just simply throw it in the trash. Even the advertisement mail that you get, you should be recycling or ripping up. And when you rip up that information or that unwanted mail, throw little pieces of it in one trash and then throw little pieces of it in another trash. I would highly recommend that you do not throw everything away in one trash because it's like, thieves are clever. It could be a puzzle for them. Put it together and there you have it. There's all of your stuff. Another way identity theft can happen is at the ATM. The thief would then put it looks like just a plain old ATM card reader, but they have inserted a magnet strip. This magnet strip is, to you, looking at the ATM machine, everything is normal. You're entering your personal identification number, you click withdraw, you maybe check your balance or whatever you do. Everything is being transmitted to the thief's computer system because they have that little card reader in there, which is literally just taking all of your stuff, your information, or it's actually copying your information and then sending it over to them so they can have it whenever they need to. Online shopping is another gateway for a thief to get our personal information. When we place orders online, we are required to enter in our first and last name. We need our address. They want our credit card information. You even have to list the 3 security numbers at the back of the card. And that's pretty much all a thief needs. To go ahead and open up a bank account and to be you and to just go from there. Now we're going to look at a few options on ways that you can protect yourself. Because, there's several ways. The first one is to just be, aware of what you are doing with your personal information. Again, you do not want to just throw it in the trash. Even if it's the advertisement or just something that you don't want, shred it. I recommend you shredding it. So in the web address at the beginning, the HTTP, if you are on a web looking at a website, and let's say it is the online shopping Amazon.com, and you want to go ahead and start ordering stuff, I would check to make sure that the web address has HTTPS. The S simply stands for secure. And you may also sign up for an identity theft service. And one of them that's very common today is LifeLock. LifeLock will monitor the service, and it will send you notifications on identity threats. Anything that is being done on your account, or the account that you have set up with them and that they're monitoring, and if it's something that you do not do, and if it's not like a normal transaction or something that is common that LifeLock has monitored that is your transaction, they will send you a notification threat to let you know something or someone just made a transaction. Is it yours? Can you verify it? And so forth. Get LifeLock. LifeLock's, I mean, from what I hear, I don't necessarily have it myself, but from what I hear, it's a great tool, and the people that use it, they really like it. Different identity theft protection monitoring service out there. I recommend that when you have time, since I've only mentioned the LifeLock, I do recommend that you go ahead and try to do some research on some more and see if there is one that best fits you. If you are sure of yourself and you are secure, and you know that you're taking the necessary precautions to keep your information safe, then kudos to you.